Hey, you guys want to take your conversation somewhere else? Thank you. Hey you guys, it's Kian, and I already know what you're thinking.
Kian, you go outside?
And the answer to that question is, not really, but I thought it would just make the video pretty, so here we are. Speaking of these birds are being absolutely rude. But speaking of questions, you guys may remember in my last video where I announced the ImJustKyian subscriber survey. Thank you so much to everyone who's already taken the survey because the feedback is already starting to help. If you haven't already taken my subscriber survey, it'll be linked down below. And one of the things that I learned from the subscriber survey is you guys really wanted me to bring back Q&As. And I really thought about it, and it has been like a hot second since I sat down and just opened up and vented. Also, since I moved back to California, I don't currently have a therapist, so I need someone to talk to. So I posted on a ton of my social media platforms for you guys to submit questions to be featured in this Q&A video, and now I'm going to be answering them. Alright, first question. Is there any food you have never tried but would like to? I'm honestly kind of a picky eater, so trying to get me to try new foods is a little bit of a gamble, but I'd really love to go somewhere that has those rainbow bagels that were really trendy on Instagram a few years ago, just because I think they're pretty and I like colorful things, and I know it would just taste like a regular bagel, but it's just magical and gay, just like me. But very good question. If you could meet yourself from the future and ask one question, what would you ask? I would probably just ask myself, does it all turn out okay? Because I'm very anxious about the future and the unknown, and if I just knew at the end of all the trouble and everything that everything would just be okay, I would get through life so much easier knowing that every mistake, every misstep still ends up resulting in a good outcome. Then maybe I wouldn't have so much anxiety. What superpower would you like to have and why? I'm really torn between flying, telekinesis, and teleportation. Flying because I have family in other places that I would love to be able to just fly to and see and get places quicker in general. Teleportation for obviously the same reason. And then telekinesis, I'm just kind of lazy, so I could levitate things and bring them to me and help people out. Ooh, honestly though, if I could use telekinesis to make myself levitate, I can fly and I can have telekinesis. It's a win. I'd go with telekinesis. There we go. That answers my question. What is the last movie you watched and did you like it? Sam actually showed me the movie Burlesque a few nights ago, which I affectionately refer to as Burlesque. But yeah, it's a movie musical. It's got Christina Aguilera and Cher. I love a musical. I love pop music, so it was good. I highly recommend Burlesque. Do you like to read, and do you have a favorite book? I don't do it as much as I really should, but I do enjoy reading. Right now I'm actually reading a poetry book called She Felt Like Feeling Nothing by R.H. Sind. I followed them on Instagram for a while and seen their poetry, and I finally just decided to pick up their book, and it's really good. As for what my favorite book is, I really loved Because of Winn-Dixie. It was assigned to me in 4th grade as a summer reading project, and I was like,
oh, this sucks, I don't want to do summer reading.
But then I actually ended up reading it, and I loved the story. When they made it into a movie, that was my fangirl moment of seeing a book that I loved turned into a movie. So Because of Winn-Dixie is one of my favorite books. Plus, it's a story about a dog where the dog doesn't die, which is a breath of fresh air if you ask me. Would you like to be a robot? How do you know I'm not already a robot? Next question. Oh, the glorious wind probably ruining this audio. What song have you been listening to the most lately? I'm really liking Ariana Grande's new album. Some songs I really like on there are Needy, Bad Idea, Imagine Kinda Grew on Me, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored. It's an album full of bops and I really love it. Also Sucker by the Jonas Brothers. I'm really surprised that in my gay youth I was not a Jonas Brothers stan, because this song really made me one. Also, if you think there's any music that I should be listening to, please leave music suggestions down below because I'm always looking for new music. Favorite TV show at the moment? Sam very recently got me into the show Queer as Folk, which is about a gay community in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It follows this central group of characters, but I'm just so angry because I'd been meaning to watch the show for years and I knew it was on Netflix. I finally started watching it, and just as I'm getting into the show, Netflix is we're pulling this off of Netflix. And I'm just I'm sorry, I just got obsessed with the show and you're gonna take it away with your grubby little hands? I think. So yeah, I really love Queer as Folk. If you can find somewhere to watch it, I highly recommend it. If tomorrow you woke up as an animal, what animal would you be? I would be a cat, because I absolutely love cats. How quiet and introverted they are, and how like people still give them love, but they're self-sufficient and they're like pretty to look at. Might just be the lazy introvert in me talking, because I don't want to leave the house and I want people to leave me alone most of the time. So really, I think cat's the way to go. Is there anything a person can do that will make you immediately dislike them? Honestly, if you are racist, homophobic, transphobic, sexist, anti-vax, anti-choice, don't believe that white privilege is a thing. Oh, also, if you pronounce this word as GIF. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. Next question is, what is your dream job? Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I actually went to film school and I have a degree in film. My focus is on the production design aspect. So I like building sets and props and dressing sets and stuff. I'd really love to do something like that. But if that doesn't work out, I feel like I could use those same skills in like an interior decorating, interior design sort of field, because I'm actually kind of doing that to Sam's house right now. I've helped him redo his bedroom, I helped them clean and redo their den, and actually this outdoor patio is my next project. So yeah, my dream job would probably be like a set designer, set decorator, etc., or like an interior decorator for like home and stuff. What is your dream DIY project? Oh my gosh, I really don't know, there's so many. So you guys might know that I have a show on my channel called DIY, where I drink wine and make crafts, and it's supposed to be funny, and that's the whole intent. But on a very real note, I do have a passion for like DIY and stuff like that. So I've been crafting up a storm lately. My dream DIY project might be to do an extreme room or entire home makeover. Just have them give me a budget and a vision and I help make it happen. I would also really like to write a book one day. And I know that's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of commitment, so don't expect it anytime soon. But yeah, I'd say those are probably my dream DIY projects. Last question is, what are your feelings on returning to California? It's a little bit bittersweet. This is a place that I wanna be and like do the things that I wanna do, and I have people that I care about here, but it's also a place that I made a lot of memories that are no longer applicable to my life. It's sometimes a little hard to like go places that I have familiar memories of. I'm doing my best to like carry on and make new memories and have a life that, you know, sort of helps me not forget, but come to terms with this new reality that I'm in. The past year of my life was also incredibly difficult for a number of reasons. So on top of that, I was dealing with some mental health stuff and seeing a therapist. I think I'm doing pretty okay right now, but I really do appreciate you guys asking these kinds of questions. I do want to be more honest with you guys about my life and like the things that I'm going through, so we have a little bit more of like a transparent experience here. So thanks for your question. All right guys, well that is it for this first Q&A in a long time. Thank you guys so much for submitting questions for this video. Drop some questions for future Q&As down in the comments, and also feel free to answer any of the questions that were submitted in this video. I want to see you guys' answers to these questions as well. And to everyone who has taken my subscriber survey so far for letting me know that they wanted to bring these back. This survey is really letting me know what you guys want to see more of, so if you haven't already taken it, I highly recommend you check out the link down below. But that about does it for this video. As always, if you liked it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for future videos. Subscribe to my vlog channel and follow all my social media links down in the description.
So I'm editing this right now, and I totally just realized that I screwed up and did not finish saying my entire outro, so yay me. But until next time, I'm just Kian.
And I'm gonna go before I end up fighting a bird. Call PETA, I don't care. Catch these talons. Okay, bye.